limbs. Go ahead and step on out.
Say it again. What's the case law?
Step on out of the vehicle.
Okay.
So we're not going to play this game. Step on out.
Step on, okay, get the same unit.
And you're gonna use force.
Yeah, because I don't feel safe. That's why.
There's no reason why you don't feel safe. And I'm cooperating with you.
There's no reason why you shouldn't feel safe.
Well, there's no reason why you pull me over to begin
There's a
with.
lot of reasons why I should not feel safe. There's no reason why you should not feel safe.
I'm not gonna play this game with you.
Are you ready?
What's up, folks, and welcome back to San Joaquin Valley Transparency. Today I'm bringing to you guys a video brought by the way of this particular channel here, going by the name of KL. In this video, this individual stopped and pulled over for a missing license plate in which he claims was stolen. From what we see here in this video, folks, up to a certain point in this traffic stop, everything seems to be going well as he is giving the cop everything he needs to ensure the vehicle belongs to him and any other identification they may have asked for, right up until this cop decides to retaliate and push an entire different issue for a reason that is completely unknown. We all know what excuse cops love to use when wanting to make you step out of your vehicle. That, of course, is the great big fear and concern for their safety. What I truly don't understand, folks, is how come these cops love to preach themselves out to be the heroes when they're too scared to go out and catch real criminals. I really want you folks to go ahead and check this out. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section down below. I'll go ahead and see you guys at the end of the video.
Hey, Mr. Lee, can I have you step out of the car here for a minute, please?
And what was that about?
I want to ask you more questions because here, I'll tell you a couple things. The way you've been reaching in your jacket and stuff, I just don't know what's in there. It makes me a little bit nervous talking through here. I want to get you out of the car for a minute so I can sit you down on the curb, just have a conversation back there rather than in the car. Some of the stuff you're telling me isn't lining up with some of the things that I'm seeing from past incidents. So I'm gonna have you step out of the car so we can have a conversation back here. That's it. You're not in any specific trouble. I'm not to ask you to do anything else but to exit the vehicle, and that's a lawful order, so I'd like to have you step out of the car now.
Can I refuse?
No, you cannot refuse. I have a legal right to have you step out of the vehicle without placing you under arrest, without anything else, for officer safety purposes, for the reasons I just articulated to you. That's what I'm asking you to do right now. So again, you're not in any trouble. If you refuse my order, then you are going to be in some trouble. I don't want that, Mr. Lee. So I'll just ask you to step out, have a seat back here. Okay?
I don't want to sit on the ground.
I'm sorry, what? Okay, I will not have you sit on the ground. I'll just have you come on out.
Can I just talk in here?
No, I want to talk with you outside of the car for the reasons I already told you, Mr. Lee. Can you unlock the door so we can step out, please?
No, please. I don't want to get out of my car.
So you're refusing to exit the vehicle?
Yeah, I don't know why I need to exit my car.
For the reasons I just explained to you, okay? Let me go over them again. So one, you had told me that your plates were stolen about 2 months ago. When officers contacted you on February 26th, you had plates on your car.
Yeah.
So, but you had told me that the time frame was that it was stolen before that time frame. Because you're reaching into your jacket, because the other...
Well, you asked me to get my insurance.
Sure, and I don't know where it's at. I'm just in a baggy clothing. So that's the reason why I'm just asking you to step out of the car. I don't want to push the issue any further than that, sir. I'm just asking you to step out of the vehicle.
This right here, folks, is what we would call cops planning 101 at its finest. This condescending cop contradicts himself by telling this guy he doesn't want to push the issue as he's pushing the issue. I'm not exactly too sure why this cop decides to go down this route. I think the whole fearing for their safety is a huge load of crap excuse for them to forcefully get this gentleman out of his vehicle for absolutely no reason at all. First of all, he has his backup standing on the passenger side of the window. And secondly, from what we see here in this video, this driver doesn't appear to pose any sort of threat. He isn't speaking with them in any threatening manner. In my honest opinion, folks, cops are way too militarized to have any sort of fear with the people. But that, of course, folks, is not what empowers them. Qualified immunity, police unions, officer discretion, and internal investigations are all what protects cops from being held accountable for their actions. It's what allows them to continue doing this to the people on a daily basis. Let's go ahead and keep watching, folks.
Me neither.
Okay, so then will you comply with my request? Have you step out of the car?
Please, I don't want to stay out of my car. There's nothing to hide here, but I don't want to stay out of my car. And I have it recorded. There's nothing wrong with it. You mind if I record it?
right now everything is being recorded.
Yeah,
already.
sure.
So,
We can do both.
so here's the thing, Mr. Lee, you're wanting to be a police officer, correct?
Well, actually, I want to be a reserve officer.
Okay, so here's the thing. Within the parameters of the law, okay, there's certain things we can and cannot do. As you understand, I'm sure, as you're going through the process, that our job can be very dangerous, right? I have never met you. I can't verify anything that you're telling me other than just the information that I have on my screen, right, from past contacts, and that's it. So
And
I'm going off of that, and that's why I'm asking you to step out of the car.
And I'm telling you, that wasn't on February, when you said to stop over there at
so
US Batman.
it was 2 weeks ago, or are you saying? It was
No,
longer
that's not
before?
2 weeks ago. That's more like almost like a year ago, I think.
Okay.
It's I think you mix up the year.
Okay.
The day may be
that
right.
Could be. I'll check the year on that.
Yeah,
Okay.
you check the
I
year.
can check the year.
That's not 2 months ago. That's not February. So
Okay.
you check again, and I'm not
So I
stepping out of my car. Please, sorry.
So I'm not wanting to push the issue any further than it has to
Me
be.
neither.
Right? I am suspicious based on those reasons because it seems to me that the time frame is.
And you
It's
mix
off.
it up. You look it up. You sort it out. All right. You just mix up the year. That's all.
Okay.
And the date is right, but the year is wrong. You go back there and
What is
check
your
check
main
it out
concern
again.
for not stepping out of the car right now?
I think you're threatening my safety if you ask me to step out of my
I'm not
car.
threatening your safety at all. I'm telling you,
I don't want to
I
step
don't
on.
feel safe with you being in this car right now and accessible stuff. I have to take a plates report for stolen plates. I don't want to be back at my car with you up here. I'm not feeling
Then
comfortable.
you have another
I would rather
officer
have you
right
step
here.
out, right?
You have another officer right
I
here.
understand that I have another officer there, but at the same time, I'm not feeling comfortable. So, Mr. Lee, just when you
Mr.
were
Apper,
received-
I mean Officer Apper, I don't want to exit my car.
for what reason? You're saying you
For
don't
my
feel-
safety reason.
Safety from what?
I don't know what you're gonna do if I exit my car. I don't know you like you said. I don't know why you all of a sudden you want me to exit my car. And I'm talking to you and cooperating with you.
And I cannot fill out the paperwork here, right? While you're just stalling and delaying. I don't.
No,
I don't-
you can
you're making
fill out
this a
your
bigger
form
issue than
and
it
he
has to be.
your officer can be right there, and I'm not exiting my car.
I don't feel safe staying right here.
He doesn't feel safe standing right here either.
Well then you just go back there to your car and do whatever form it is. So I'm not
so
exiting.
you're
sorry.
disobeying a lawful order. You understand that,
That's
Mr. Lee?
based on what penal code that you
So
asked me. Am I under arrest?
Say again.
Am I under arrest?
You will be if you delay and obstruct my investigation. And right now, I'm telling you why I have this investigation ongoing.
Okay, like I said, you go back there, you find out it wasn't this year. You find out that everything is straightened out. All right, it's not February this year.
Okay, but that's a mute point at this point, because I'm already telling you why I want you to step out of the car. You're not listening. You're not complying with.
And I just tell you the reason why I don't want to step out, because I'm concerned
I'm
about
going
my
to tell you
safety.
exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to step out of the car. I'm going to ask you, Mr. Lee, do you have any weapons on you? Any guns, any knives, or anything like that?
I know the drill. I know the drill, and the answer is no.
Okay, so then I would ask you, can I pat you down really quick just to make sure that you
No.
don't have any weapons on you?
No.
Okay, you say no. Okay, and then we stand back here so that we're away from the car, so that my partner can stay with you while I feel comfortable and I go fill out the report. That's all I'm asking you to do, and that's exactly how it's going to go.
And once again, folks, it truly never ceases to amaze me to just watch and see how cops think and operate. How far detached from reality do you have to be for this to make any kind of sense? I think it is extremely suspicious how they're using retaliatory tactics on this guy over a simple traffic infraction. Pennsylvania versus Mims only allows cops to order you out of your vehicle under a lawful traffic stop, in which this case it would be, but also completely unnecessary to do so either way. I don't think this guy's gonna go driving around without a license plate just for the fun of it. This cop acted like as if this were one of his training exercises in the academy, and with this, I can only imagine how many people they do this to on the job. I believe they wanted this man to exit the vehicle in hopes of searching it and maybe end up finding something, because that's just what happens when they're too scared to go out and catch real criminals. Let's keep watching.
And you can just fill out the form right here, right now. I mean, or you can just go back and fill out your form. I mean, it's I don't see why it would be a tension right right here, right now. I mean, it's I'm cooperating with you, and you insist that I have to come out.
I don't. My issue, Mr. Lee, is that this. I don't want this to escalate any further than it has to. Okay.
It's on the camera.
That's fine. I've told you everything's being recorded. I'm giving you a lawful order, and you're disobeying my lawful order.
And your Officer
Ebner. Yep.
And
971.
971. Okay. All right. Can I talk to your supervisor?
You can talk to my supervisor.
All right. Can you ask your supervisor to come here?
What can I say or do that would make you comply with my lawful order right now?
That's not a lawful order.
It is a lawful order to exit the vehicle, sir.
No,
I have
it's
the
not.
right to do that on a traffic stop.
Based on what penal
Based
code?
on case law.
What law?
NIMS.
See? You can say.
Yeah, you just said it.
What do you say?
NIMS. Go ahead and step on out.
Say it again. What's the case law?
Step on out of the vehicle.
Okay.
We're not going to play this game. Step on out.
7-1, take it the same unit.
And you're gonna use force.
No, I do not want to use force.
You just opened my door.
I did open your door because I don't feel safe. I don't know. I can't see in here. I don't know what you have access to. Everything else is making me just feel nervous, which is why I'm asking you to step out of the
Which,
car.
by the way, you know is a department policy. You don't stop vehicle just because of the license plate.
Of license plate missing. Okay, so you don't understand our policy. That is.
See?
So.
See? And you are violating your own policy.
The vehicle could violation.
Right there. You don't stop me for
Yes,
doing that, and you all.
It's a lawful stop. It's a vehicle code section.
No, it's
Every
a
vehicle's
department
supposed to have
policy.
plates on it.
You don't stop.
You don't have paper plates or a license plate from California.
You don't pull over just because of that reason.
Yes, that's exactly what happens.
And what's your name again?
Officer Ortiz.
Say that again. Can you spell it for
I'm
me?
not going to play a game with you.
That's not a game.
Yes,
That's your
it's a game.
name.
So, Mr. Lee, I'm trying to work with you the best I can. I'm trying to be reasonable. Okay, part of our job as officers is to be reasonable.
See?
Right now, I believe you're being unreasonable.
And I ask you
this is
question,
not gonna go
and
well.
you. And I
What
ask.
question do you want me to answer?
And I ask you question, and you don't answer.
Okay,
what
what question?
case law and what's
Said
his name?
NIMS. Yes.
What? How to spell it? Spell it out for me, for the record.
I'll have to look up the spelling for you.
See? No answer. No case law.
I just
No
gave
name.
I just gave it to you, and I'll tell you, and we can figure it all out. Okay?
I don't know why you make a big deal out of it, because I'm cooperating with you, and you insist that you have to escalate and get out of the vehicle for no reason.
Not for no reasons, for the reason I explained.
And I just give you a reason why I don't feel safe. Because you just violate your own department policy.
I did not. What policy are you referring
I
to?
just told you you're not supposed to pull over for a
license plate only?
minor infraction like that.
That's not true. I don't
Yes,
know where
that's
you heard
true.
that. That's not true.
No, I know for the fact that.
Okay, well, you're wrong. So, but I don't want to go back and forth, Mr. Lee. I'm not trying to argue with you about our policy and our
And your
law, but we
supervisor,
can't do.
please.
If the supervisor's coming,
Then let's wait. And are you gonna use force and beat me up or something?
I don't want. Why would I do that right now?
Well, I don't know. You just force open my door now.
Yeah, because I don't feel safe. That's why.
There's no reason why you don't feel safe, and I'm cooperating with you.
There's no reason why you shouldn't feel safe.
Well, there's no reason why you pull me over
There's
to begin
a
with.
lot of reasons why I should not feel safe. There's no reason why you should not feel safe.
I'm not gonna play this game with you.
That's the same way I feel. So,
See? So
is there
you
anything
do.
I can say or do to get you to comply with my lawful order and have you step out of the vehicle?
Yeah, you do your form, and then we'll move on with our business.
And I've already explained to you why I don't want to do the
There
form
is
you
no
said
reason why you go back to the vehicle would threaten you. That's apparently an excuse.
Have you been on probation before
No,
out of San Joaquin County?
no.
Okay.
I never been to San Joaquin County.
Okay. So again, I don't know why officers ran a probation out of San Joaquin County when they contacted you last time also. That's what I'm asking you.
That's a bullshit. That's a false. Either you mix up with another person, or You just make it up. I never lived there before.
I don't make a habit of lying.
I
tell
never
the truth,
even lived there.
Recorded, right?
I never lived there. And there's no probation. I have a fucking clean record.
Okay.
And
I don't want that to change, Mr. Lee. Like, you're making this so difficult that when you have to go talk with San Francisco PD and let them
And
know
I
you're
will tell
talking
them
with
that you're giving me a hard time for no reason.
Okay.
And you can ask them that was a department policy. You don't pull over someone
It's not a
over.
department
Yes,
policy.
yes, it is. I can tell you that.
What
And
policy is that?
you go ask any PD actually. That is a department policy. Since
I won't argue with you. Since you're
yeah.
not reasonable, I'm just going to wait for my supervisor. Okay?
Let's do that.
I'll
Let's
stand
do
right
that.
here
All right. Thank you.
until they come.
Thank you. And what's the name of your supervisor that's coming?
I'm not sure.
Now I get a very good impression about your department.
Alright folks, and I'm sorry to break it to you, but this is where the video comes to an end. I know just enough how much you folks dislike videos that have no conclusion to them, and I have to tell you folks, I feel the exact same way. I don't think they ended up taking this guy out of his vehicle. I don't even believe they should have attempted this in the first place. Completely unnecessary and ridiculous coming from my perspective. But I would like to hear all of yours in the comment section down below. What would you have done if this were you in this situation? I myself would not have answered any questions, in which is protected by the 5th Amendment under the United States Constitution. Remember folks, always know your rights and record your police interactions. Besides that, I think this dude did an amazing job standing up for his rights, and a piss poor job on the cops' part for the attempt to violate them for no reason at all. Make sure you guys head on over to the original video with the channel links in the description down below. Make sure you guys let this channel know SJVT sent you, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.